It's week 2 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the Broncos. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. And here's Davis to run again on second. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Elway. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. From the 46, here's the second down and 4. Here's Elway to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Elway will throw. And incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
You almost feel privileged, partner, every time you get to see him run out in the field to start a game, because every game, every snap, you and I both know has potential to do something special. And that inspires his teammates as well. They know how incredible he is. They want to give max effort as well.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that would complete to Dax Milne. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pop...
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the fumble recovery, it's Elway. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now a second and 10. Up the middle to Davis. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Elway now looking to throw on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Davis running left. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Elway now off of play action. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Drops this one off to Portis. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's brought down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. An inside give. Here's Portis. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Clark. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. Looking to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They begin with a run by Davis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Elway. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's into the hands of his tight end Bates. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. On the give, here's Portis, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run on third down with Portis. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. They hand it off to Portis. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll run it here with Portis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a carry for Portis. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. The open man is Clark, complete. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. And Johnson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Off the play fake, Elway. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now it's Elway. He's got his man Sharp complete. So no gain on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by Sanders. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Clark. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, he'll drop to throw. And again, he finds Clark. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll look to throw again. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll set up the screen with Davis. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Right back to Davis. It's complete.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Elway to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Elway.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Elam able to put this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Elway. Thomas brings it in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A first down carry for Davis. He will push his way down to about the 14.
2nd down and 8.
They go again with Davis. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Elway. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Davis is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Davis again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Elam's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kickstarted.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
On the slant, he's got Sanders.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Back to throw. Williams.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended. On first, they'll throw with Elway. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. They fake the give. Now Elway. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Elway to throw again. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. To throw is Elway.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Elam able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Drops this one off to Portis.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Back to throw again.
The throw on target there to Milne.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
On first down, Elway. That's complete to Sharp. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Elway. This is Smith with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Handoff, running left is Davis. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep it with Davis on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, Davis shoves him aside. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll run it again here with Davis. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Inside give to Davis. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Now Jason Elam for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Elam's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
That's complete to his running back, Portis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle to Davis. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On 4th down, Elway. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. That one goes for 30 yards. He'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Clark. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They begin with a run by Davis, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And now off to the races down the right side.
And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Again, it's Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another try for Davis. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. 3rd and goal. Elway. That is caught by Sharp for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Washington ready to try again on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Broncos, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Washington, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.